The full pump price has again been officially increased from 540 to 617 naira per litre in Abuja. Already, some filling stations in the federal capital, Kano and Benue states have reflected the price change, which was announced by the NNPC Limited. Our correspondent Helen Osamide Akins, Ibrahim Isa and Maiwo Kwato, who visited some of the petrol stations, now report.
The removal of subsidy on 1st of June has resulted in a drop in living standard, with things becoming really hard for citizens due to a sharp rise in inflation. And just while they were beginning to adjust to the new reality, the further increase in the price of fuel on Tuesday, the 18th of July, stares Nigerians in the face. During the drive around, we confirmed that some fuel stations have adjusted their price, while others are yet to do so.
546
Before. And now?
620. They just gave us an order that we should change our prices, so they have to change. And they started selling without any information. All they only said was that they had. So I don't know of any other thing.
Fuel queues are building as motorists rush to fill their vehicles at filling stations yet to adjust their meters to the new price. Sadly, this rush is but a stopgap measure, as within the next 5 days, these vehicles will be forced to come refuel their vehicles, this time at the adjusted fuel pump price. The reality is before Nigerians who are not pleased with the increase. Motorists who spoke with TVC News described the increase as a shock.
I don't know why these things keep happening without them really telling us what. Maybe you tell us, okay, this price is going to go up, let us be aware, but we just wake up in the morning and then we find ourselves in this. It's sad.
You have car, you cannot even maintain car. To work myself, to see food to eat is problem myself, so and another fuel price again.
This morning I bought from another filling station 617 naira. It's painful. It's a real turn on Nigerians' flesh. You understand? We're just trying to absorb the first increment, and another one is coming up.
Already the effect of the fuel pump price increase is being felt as there is a marked reduction in vehicular movement on major roads in Abuja.
As at the time of filing this report, the Nigerian Mainstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority is yet to release any official statement as regards the hike in price. Helen Osamide Kings, TVC News, Abuja.
Vehicle owners plying major roads in Kano State. While they do, others are in the queue at various fueling stations. Queues started forming shortly after the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, announced an increase in the price of premium motor spirit PMS to 617 naira per litre. At this station, the prices are yet to be changed, and motorists are making last-minute purchases.
When I wake up this morning, I heard that some people saying there is an increment of pump price, petroleum price. That is why I came here. I heard they are saying that the NNPC are selling at 620 naira. That is why I came here, I don't know, to buy my own.
A few moments later, many stations began to switch to the new price of 620 naira per litre.
So far, many filling stations in Kano State have continued to switch to the new pump price, but vehicle owners express worry and call on the government to provide a lasting solution to the problem.
On a visit to this NNPC filling station, vehicle owners are already buying the product at the new pump price.
Actually, it's so disheartening, so embarrassed. We are not expecting this at this trying moment. And what baffles people much is that this new price has been announced just yesterday, or this morning. But before you know it, filling stations started to turn their meters into new price.
We have just been informed that the fuel has increased to 620 naira per litre. I just bought it here at the NNPC. We are calling on the government to intervene. The hike immediately triggered an increase in transportation fares and the prices of goods and services by various percentages. Residents of Kano believe that sooner or later, the government will provide succor. Ibrahim Isa, TVC News, Kano.
Many filling stations in Makadi now sells between 540 to 640 naira per litre. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation sells for 617 naira per litre. Here is one of the cheapest selling stations, which sells for 540. The rush and long queues is as a result of fear for further increments. A commercial motorcycle operator could not hide his frustration over the matter, pointing out that the new price increment of the product is only worsening the living conditions of many.
I always spend, almost always every day, I spend 3,000 naira for my fuel. And sometimes I get 7,000 naira, I use 3,000 naira for fuel every day. I've been even crying very bitterly now as they increase it to 617. Some I saw in internal there, they are selling in 650. So I even imagine how I can survive.
Public transport drivers are particularly hit and complain that their gain per trip is now less than half of what they used to take home to their families.
Even another increment, for crying out loud. I'm a graduate of University of Ilori, Zoology, 2013. When there is no job, I choose to do this to put food on my table. But where is the government leading us? For crying out loud. Seriously, I'm not happy. Look at the innocent passenger. Instead of me hitting the road, and I have to queue.
Others fear that they might end up having a car that they can't drive.
I know some of my colleagues now, they can't even use vehicles again. Is that bad? I don't know. Maybe we don't know how long some of us will even use our vehicles, given this price. And I think this rush today is for the fear that we had that there's going to be another increment.
So going to work every day, and then it's more like you're buying for, let's say I was buying for 20,000 naira to run for a week, 40,000 naira just for a week, which is too much. And the salary is nothing to write home about.
Most of the filling stations owned by the independent marketers now enjoy a steady supply of the products, which they sell far above the government's approved price. As a result, they get a very low turnout of customers. Mayowa Okwato, TVC News.